Joining us today on Indiana in the Morning on WCCS is Michelle Polino, entertainment expert with Fox News. Michelle, how's your holiday season been going so far?
So far, so good. Still waiting on the shipping of some presents, but overall, it started off really well.
It's been going okay for us. We had our Small Business Saturday over the weekend, and it was pretty successful in downtown. But we want to know about the big trends for this year's holiday. First off, my favorite topic, the movies. Let's get started with some of the holiday movies that are coming out, and what are some of the movies that are going to be highly anticipated this year?
Well, it's interesting to me. The highest, I'd say, the highest anticipated film right now is Spider-Man: No Way Home. That's going to be hitting theaters December 17th. People really love this Spider-Man, played by Tom Holland, and it's been the most anticipated film that I have seen in the last couple of years. The franchise, when he stepped into the Spider-Man suit. Following that is one already in theaters, Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yes, I actually just saw that myself too.
And what did you think?
It was scarier than what I thought it was going to be. I thought there was going to be some more comedy to it.
No. It's definitely scary.
Yes,
it's definitely scary. It's directed by. It's interesting. It's directed by Ivan Reitman's son. And he definitely made it more he kind of leaned towards more thriller horror, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, but I think it also represents kind of the changing times that we have. Who knows if a comedy mix like we saw in the original Ghostbusters would fly today? You had legends there at the Comedy Helm of that film too. So. There you go.
Yeah. The Matrix Resurrections is the next big one to follow, and people are really excited about that. It'll open the same weekend, December 16th, 17th, that Spider-Man: No Way Home. I think the Matrix Resurrections is going to get more people. I really do. I think right now, just because of the climate and how that film really... we're so aware of everything right now, and I think this film is going to hit the zeitgeist again.
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking forward to it?
I am looking forward to that one as well. And you hit it right on the head. When The Matrix came out initially in the late 1990s, early 2000s, it was a game changer for movies. And just seeing the previews for this, the Wachowskis, I think, are on point to change the game again.
Yeah, I really believe that. And again, it's the whole red pill, blue pill thing. I think this everybody's kind of waking up out of this slumber, and that's what The Matrix did the first time around. Mm-hmm. Let's hope they hit it like that this time around.
I hope they do too.
Yeah. Following that is The King's Man. Which is a British spy thriller, and then you have the animated Sing 2, the follow-up to Sing. I think a lot of families are going to love that film, and those are the top 5 most anticipated films for this holiday.
All right, so now let's get into gift trends. Obviously, we're probably going to be seeing a lot connected with those movies. Who knows? We might see the toy proton packs come back. For Ghostbusters fans, but what are some other things?
I hope so.
Yeah, what are some other things though that people might want to be looking out for as probably the top trends for this holiday season?
Experiences, gift cards for experiences. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah,
I found that, to me, that is so interesting because COVID has just fundamentally transformed our society and the response to it, and people just want to experience life again. So gift cards for experiences, sporting events, fishing, camping, travel, movies, dinner, all outdoors. Isn't it? I just love this because people are like, you know what? Nah. I need to just give me a gift card so I can get out. That is the number one respondent. that people hope to receive.
And nothing against having a toy at Christmas, but I think when people have been trapped in where they've been hunkered down for most of the pandemic, and they realize just how much they already have, maybe they're saying, maybe I have enough stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe I could go for a few experiences instead that will last longer in my memory. So, but of course, you're going to have people who want to give particular items. And you said first off, gift cards for experiences. What's next on the list?
So Ronnie got the top 3 gifts to give. Outside of that, clothing, electronics, clothing.
Mm-hmm. It's the traditional stuff, it seems like.
Yeah, it's the traditional stuff following that. I mean, electronics is obviously up there. Like, we can't live our lives now without electronics, but it's like, here's the top 3: experiences, electronics, and clothing. If we have those things, we're good to go.
Sounds like it, Michelle. Sounds like it. So anything topping your personal gift list?
I, too, want to get out and experience more. I want to go fishing, fly fishing. Mm-hmm. That is like my one thing I want to do now. It is my one thing. I've never been fly fishing. I want to go out. I want to go experience places up north because I'm in Los Angeles and Southern California. I want to go up to Washington State. I want to travel and I want to fly fish.
Mm-hmm. That sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. If you ever come down here, I can tell you a couple of good places over at Yellow Creek State Park where you might want to try that.
I would love it.
All right.
I would love it.
And to be honest, on my end's kind of experiential too, but I am a child of the 80s and 90s. So if I'm thinking of experiences like that, I want to go to an arcade.
Wow.
You know, and they have these, the old school arcades.
The old school.
Yeah. And they have these barcades around, and also some of the big companies have made the arcade, the entertainment options again. But outside of that, I mean, I think I'm pretty much good. But it does sound like the zeitgeist, as you said, has changed when it comes to gift giving this year, and it's all because of the pandemic. I guess that's one good thing the pandemic has done.
That's correct. The one good thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right. Michelle Pollino, thank you very much for joining us once again on Indiana in the Morning. All the best to you. Have a wonderful and safe holiday.
You do as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.